Here's your daily reminder that the Democrat Party and woke corporations think black people and brown people are too stupid or too helpless to have a photo ID to vote. Hello once again, all my fellow patriots and you filthy leftist stalkers out there. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Angela Box. You're watching Angela's Soapbox, where I always say what you were thinking. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, liking or rumbling this video, commenting on this video, and of course, sharing this video, especially with your filthy leftist friends, because they truly hate my guts, and for me, that's a badge of honor. This is a very effed up situation, ladies and gentlemen, and it is, I guess it's a reminder that the deep state ain't dead. And I'm a little shaken up by this story. So let's give the sea turtle killing plastic straw to whoever had Virginia Giuffre unalived, shall we? I'm not going to use the word because YouTube likes to censor that word. The one of Jeffrey Epstein and Prince Andrew's main accusers, a woman named Virginia Giuffre, allegedly unalived herself last weekend, even after she posted about a year or so ago on X, "I'm not suicidal, I'm not going to unalive myself, and if I do, then you know there's something that happened." Well, that's exactly what happened. And it comes on the heels of her car accident, or her bus accident. A few weeks ago, she posted these images of her in ostensibly in a hospital bed or a hospital room, saying that she had gotten hit by a bus and that the bus hit her at like 110 miles an hour and she's only got a few days to live. And people were like, huh? Like, she's like, I'm having renal failure, I only have 4 days to live. And then a few weeks later, she's dead by unaliving herself. Like, it's weird, right? And people at the time were like, okay, what? Because the witnesses and the guy who was involved in the crash was like, yeah, that's not what happened. But then you have this curious case of her being unalived a couple of days ago. So one of two things has happened here, okay? Either she had some mental instability and she actually did unalive herself, or she was killed, okay? And we've got Epstein accusers now coming out of the woodwork. And it's wild because a lot of these ladies, a lot of these women who were girls when they were trafficked by Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, a lot of these women who are now in their 30s and 40s are saying, many are coming forward publicly for the first time to say, I was an Epstein victim, or I was, essayed by so-and-so, and I am not suicidal. I am not suicidal. In fact, a woman named Juliette Bryant, I'm going to drop the screenshot here so you can see what she looks like. A very pretty brunette lady. I think I like women who are pretty and keep it together. I think that's well known. She said, I am not suicidal, and I know all about the Clinton body count. Like, all of us Epstein survivors, we know all about the Clinton body count. And if you're not familiar with the Clinton body count, let me refresh your memory here. So there are a lot of people, an extraordinary amount of people. First of all, I would like for you to think to yourself, how many people you know personally who have died in mysterious circumstances? Like, I can count them on one hand of zero, okay? Like, nobody I know has died of mysterious circumstances ever in my whole life. Yet the Clintons have many people, like dozens of people who have died in mysterious circumstances, people that could have exposed them one way or the other, okay? And so I think the same nefarious forces who unalived Jeffrey Epstein are also at work here, and I think we're going to come to find out. And actually, Fred said something to me this morning when I was telling him this story. He was like, oh my God, like, because he hadn't heard it, and he was like, what? Like, are you kidding me? Like, the main accuser, the main lady who's been brave enough to come forward and be like, I'm putting my name to this and I'm speaking out, I'm telling the truth what happened to me. Like, yeah, they got her. And he was like, well, she didn't kill herself. And I'm like, yeah, no kidding, she didn't kill her. Like, nobody thinks she killed herself, okay? He said that they have technology now, or they have people, they can come and there's a way that they can make it look like you in the head, okay? He's like, oh yeah, that exists. Look, I guess we have to wait for all the evidence to come out. If it turns out that she really was troubled and just didn't want to do this anymore, this life thing anymore, like, okay. But I know that she got a substantial settlement from the Epstein stuff. Whether that came from JP Morgan, I don't know. But keep in mind, JP Morgan also paid out like $450 million to Epstein victims. Like, weird, right? Like, why would they pay so much money to just make it all go away? So I'm thinking, like, okay, if she's got millions and millions of dollars now, like, yeah, it sucks what happened. It sucks what happened to her, for sure. But I'd be like, well, I'm going to go sit on the beach with my millions of dollars and try and enjoy the rest of my life. I wouldn't be worrying about unaliving myself. So I just think she probably didn't, okay? She probably didn't. And I just wonder how much longer we're going to have to wait for the Epstein client list to come out. Like, how much? How much longer? And some people are saying that the reason we're not seeing it is because that they're saying, well, the release of it would increase anti-Semitism. Well, that tells me that Israel is probably involved in this. And as someone who supports Israel and supports Benjamin Netanyahu, this gives me pause a little bit. I think all governments probably have lots of compromise on lots of different people. But if we come to find out that Epstein was Mossad and or CIA, which I think everyone is acknowledging that that's certainly the case, I just, it's time to know. It's just time to know who was on these flight logs and on this, in this call book and on these lists, okay? It's time to know. So we don't have any more victims that unalive themselves mysteriously. And it's not just people connected to Bill Clinton. It's people connected to Pizzagate. It's people connected to John Podesta, who's inadvertently connected to Clinton. It's people connected to Obama. Remember his chef that drowned in like 8 feet of water, even though he's been learning to swim. Like, there's all kinds of sus stuff going on. And I just hope that Trump has enough time in this 4 years to get it all done. In you know, in the midst of everything everywhere and all at once that he's doing, in addition to everything everywhere and all at once that they're doing to him, I hope that there's enough time to educate the American people on just how evil and just how deep and wide the swamp truly is, and what these people were really all about. Like, they all have, a lot of them who are compromised and who are in these positions of power have child problems, shall we say. Someone who has a child problem, allegedly, is Adam Schiff, okay? And I'm going to bring this up because Adam Schiff came out today and showed his ass. And Adam Schiff said, you know, Trump talking about X, Y, he's like, oh, I'm not going to stop talking about you, Mr. President, and we're going to come after you, and blah, 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 blah. It's like Adam Schiff got a pardon by Joe Biden's more than likely auto pen, okay? Got a fraudulent pardon. So he's out there feeling himself, thinking nothing's going to happen to him. But I'll remind everybody, there is an allegation that in, I don't know what year it was, maybe 2017, I don't know, something around there, where there was a big cover-up with the Standard Hotel and Adam Schiff. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, allegedly, this is all alleged, of course, they were having a party, or there was a boy was delivered to Adam Schiff, a young black boy, who they plied with methamphetamines, allegedly, and he ended up overdosing, and Adam Schiff just thought he was passed out and had his way with him, if you will, and realized that he was dead, and it was all covered up, allegedly. So I think that all of these evil people, they are going to be discovered. Whether we can get it done in this lifetime, I don't know, but certainly God is keeping score. But I really do hope that all of these victims, and Juliette Bryant is saying, you know, I'm in contact with these women, and everyone's terrified, like terrified. Like, we were watching our backs before, but now that Virginia has been unalived, and that's what the media is going with. Like, they don't even have any, like, oh, this is strange. This is a strange turn of events that the face of the Jeffrey Epstein accusers just unalived herself. Like, no questions at all about it. So yeah, these women are scared. Say a prayer for them. And I for the life of me, I don't know why. I mean, hopefully they will get some security, but I mean, I don't even know, man. Like, this needs to come out. Like, the Epstein client list needs to come out already, and these people need to be start being named before anybody else gets hurt. That's what I think. All right, that's where I'm gonna leave this video. Let me know what you think down below, and I will see you in the next one. I will be done. Bye.